Alright guys, welcome to XP Store, where you guys can play retro video games, collect and connect for all of the best card games. Yes, we have Pokemon. Yes, we have Union Arena. Yes, we have Universus. We got it all, guys. Come check us out.
So guys, we're also going to do another exclusive, and that's going to be opening Yasuo from League of Legends Riftbound card game. So this is your green purple deck, and we did open up none other than the Jinx deck as well as for another video. But if you guys want to know, I am Universities on YouTube and Ride My Avatar for Digimon content, and Bandai for you with my other one. But I think we're gonna have like Riftbound on there. We're gonna have more card game central focused on that, while Digimon will still be my main bread and butter. On Ride My Avatar, Universities is going to be where I kind of just bring the world together there. Like any card game I'm really interested in at that time, I want to showcase it. I want to talk about it. I don't want to be more restricted on set schedules, because again, sometimes the game does get boring to talk about.
Boring!
You can add 1,001 things, but I just want to be able to present similar to how Rick is doing on this channel. So without further ado, let's dive in the video and talk about it. So let's open Yasuo. So Yasuo is the green purple deck. We just opened up Jinx on Rick's channel, so this will be another one for you guys to like. Supposedly the starter decks are strictly just the trial decks that we're getting here, so that's why the samples kind of become worthless. But hey, if this works and this works for you, sadly, because the samples are on there, you can't use them as legal cards once the main cards come out.
No way!
But if you guys are impatient, you can go buy Chinese cards and actually play the decks in a foreign language, but you have to continue playing that deck in that foreign language going forwards. So just be ready for that. Especially if the English side has a little bit of trouble getting cards. This can be a problem. So Yasuo, the Unforgiven, legendary, it's A2 cost, rest, move a friendly unit to and from your base. Okay, so being able to give some movement is pretty decent. Then we do have Reverse Row. So this is one of your locations. When you're defending here, you may move a friendly unit here to base. Okay, so being able to move them away from the location to kind of readjust is kind of decent. Torgon's Peak. So when you conquer here, ready 2 units, ruins at the end of turn. So this will give you some way of interacting in showdowns, which is not bad. And then you get Windswept Hillwalk. So this unit here has ganking, so you can move from battlefield to battlefield. Not bad. We have 2 Clockwork Keepers, so as you play me, you pay an additional green as an additional cost if you do draw a card. So card filter is not bad. Turn 3, you're going to be able to utilize that, which is not terrible. Defy is a spell reaction. You can play even before spells and abilities resolve. So it's a counter spell. So counter a spell that costs no more than 4 and no more than 1 ruin energy. So yeah, that's an option. El Grande, again, unlike Jinx that gave you a lot of 3-ofs, this one seems to give you a lot of 2. And Grande, so it's a reaction, play anytime even before spells and abilities resolve. Give a friendly unit +1 this turn, then if an additional +1 this turn if it is the only unit you control there. So again, boosting your characters to be able to make better trades is sometimes a good strategy, and I think that's a really good idea, especially for what Yasuo is trying to do. So just something to think about. Then we do have Meditation, reaction. As an additional cost to play this, you may exalt a friendly unit. If you do, draw 2, otherwise draw 1. So not a bad spell to be able to gain some added tempo. Wielder of Water, especially early game, just being able to draw cards always proves to be more beneficial than not. Wielder of Water is a 3-cost 2 character. We're finally getting to some more characters in this deck. We get 3 of it. So Wielder of Water, while I'm attacking or defending alone, I have +2. So this kind of has what would be in Magic, when they're attacking alone, they gain +1 for that attack. Exalted or something like that. So again, being able to have that little boost, it's a 3-cost 2, so getting that little extra oomph really does help out. Discipline, sort of reaction, play this anytime, even before spells and abilities resolve. Get +2 this turn, draw a card. Not bad for filters. Like, I really do like 1-for-1 trades, so it's really cool. Wind Wall, reaction, counter a spell. It's 3, then 2. So if I might have made a mistake with Jinx, so you pay the 3 and then you have to return 2 of these to the bottom of your deck, ruin deck. So that's something to think about as well. You have Yasuo, Remorseful. It's a 3-of in the deck, so when I attack, deal damage equal to my might to an enemy unit. Seal of Focus, which again, I need these in real life. Because this card is going to be nuts in Ninetail Fox, so I need to make sure I get my copies. So it's a reaction, add 1 of the screen mana, so kind of cool. Then you have Cemetery Attendant. This is basically when you play me, return a unit from your trash to your hand. So getting cards back is not bad. Rebuke is basically an action, return a unit to the battlefield to its owner's hand. So this deck, instead of like Jinx's abilities to kind of just have these guys come in fast and hit hard, this deck uses what little characters you have and just uses a lot of spells to kind of protect the castle kind of situation. Stealthy Pursuer is a 4/4, 1. So when a friendly unit moves from my location, I may move with it. So being able to move to different locations might help out. Traveling Merchant is when I move, discard a card, draw a card. Not bad for a 2-cost. Kanye Unleashed. Gank, I can move from battlefield to battlefield. If I have moved twice this turn, I don't take damage. Not bad for a 6-cost 6. So yeah, that's pretty good. Madness Marauder, Madden Marauder, basically a 5/4. So it's tank. I must assign combat damage first. When you play me, move a unit from battlefield to its base. Cool. Then we have Misfortune. So a lot of players are a Misfortune fan. So you may play me to an open battlefield. Friendly units may be played to an open battlefield. 4/4. Then we have Last Breath. So in action, ready a friendly unit. It deals damage equal to its might to an enemy unit on the battlefield. It's a 3-cost option. So being able to deal more damage to a character is very powerful. Then we have Calm Ruins, which is the green, and then Chaos Ruins. So yeah, I think this deck has a lot going for it in the right directions. A lot of players will be kind of hesitant on how they want to build, but I think just having access to these cards kind of give you a good strategy of how the game plays. They give a good variety of decks to try out as trial decks, so hopefully you guys go to your local LGS and they hopefully give you these trial decks to try out and you guys get to play them, because again, this will populate and be very popular sooner than later. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.